What's good, peeps? Thanks as always for passing by the channel. Much appreciated. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. All right, so press conference is over. It really didn't need 3 press conferences, did it? Let's be honest, it didn't. I fully understand why they were 3, right? You've got to go to all the territories, New York, Saudi Arabia, London, all the media have got to get their chance. But in the end, especially the New York and London one, it's just the same questions being repeated. I mean, even the boxers must get a bit bored of the same questions from different outlets, but it's the same thing over and over and over again. It isn't as though this fight needs selling, right? Normally when you have a press conference, it's to try and sell the fight and kind of build the hype. This fight will do good numbers, right? I think they're building a 16,000 seater stadium. It probably will sell out that seater stadium, right? That's not very big, by the way, but it will sell that out. Media will travel. So it didn't require 3 press conferences. Especially considering that the fighters we're talking about aren't exactly charismatic, are they? I'm not even taking the piss, but they're not, are they? If you're going to do 3 press conferences like that, what they should have done is something the UFC did when Conor McGregor fought Jose Aldo and invite the fans. Right, that was exciting. I don't know if you guys ever watched the press conferences for Jose Aldo and Conor McGregor. They done one in Brazil and one in Ireland. I don't think they done one in America. They might have, but one in Ireland definitely, and one in Brazil. And they invited the fans, and it was fucking epic. So if you are going to do a press conference, let the fans come in, right? Let the fans have the opportunity to ask the fighters the questions, right? Again, you want to build up publicity and excitement and hype. Fans do it better than media. It's just a fact, they do. Because they ask questions that you're not really supposed to ask, and it would have been fun. But nonetheless, that didn't happen. And I think they should do that going forward. I think invite fans. I don't see why you wouldn't. Fans will turn up and fans will ask some crazy fucking questions. AJ said a few things in this press conference or this press tour that I found quite interesting. We're going to touch on a few of those things. He did say Andy Ruiz is the best heavyweight out there right now. He said he thinks that he's fighting the best heavyweight out there. I mean, I think I done my top 10 heavyweights, and I think I had Andy Ruiz as number 3 behind Wilder and Fury. Some people would make an argument. I think when I did that video, some people were like, nope, Andy Ruiz is number 1. So, I mean, it's not hyperbole to say he's number 1, but I think it's going to be tough to discredit Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury. Again, Tyson Fury's performances against Klitschko and Wilder, and Wilder's performance, I guess, against Fury, maybe Ortiz, the knockout of Dominic Brazil. You know, I think it's difficult to kind of put them below Ruiz. But Anthony Joshua said that. What I did find very interesting, and maybe someone can help me explain this because I don't understand how this works, was when someone, I don't know who it was, but someone in America, it might have been Fight Hub, they asked Anthony Joshua, if he wins, will there be a trilogy? Anthony Joshua said no straight away. And then he went on to say that he's going to, after this fight, he's going to go out there and fight nobodies, right? I think he was referencing Tyson Fury. So a couple of digs at Wilder and Tyson Fury during his press conference. Obviously, Tyson Fury fighting Tom Schwartz and Otto Wallen. He's going to say, I think he said he's going to go out there and fight people like that now. I don't think AJ will, but again, a dig at Tyson Fury. But let's go back to that trilogy question again. I don't know how it works because, I mean, obviously, Ruiz is the champion now. Is a new contract drawn up? Is it kind of just we're going on the old contract, which is pretty much done by Eddie Hearn and AJ? Or is Ruiz, as the champion going into this fight, able to write up a new contract? Does that make any sense at all? So what I'm asking is, what power does Ruiz have here? Can Ruiz, as the champion, I know it's not Al Heyman's show, right? It's not their show. It's still a Matchroom show per se. But as the champion, cannot Ruiz write a contract like a rematch clause? That's what I'm basically asking. And I'm asking this because I have no idea whatsoever. I just find it interesting as the champion, basically the challenger and AJ is saying what's going to happen next. When I feel like that really should be the champion, right? I get that AJ is the A side in this, but surely the champion has some say, win or lose, what happens next. No? I don't, again, people, please explain to me whether or not I'm chatting absolute shit here, or if you kind of understand where I'm going with this, because I'm a bit confused how it all works. I would have thought that Ruiz has some sort of say in this, but no, he doesn't. Who do you think, and we're going to do loads of videos. In fact, I say loads of videos. I know I always say I'm going to go to boxing events. I am 1,000,000%, if I get a press accreditation and I'm going to beg Matchroom for one, going to Saudi Arabia, right? So I'm just saying it now before people give me stick. I am 100% going out there because I want to see this. I really want to see this for myself. I think it's going to be... I've been sold by Eddie Hearn that it will be some sort of epic fucking event, and I don't want to miss it. I don't want to be one of those people that, I should have gone, when all I have to do is buy a plane ticket, get a visa, right? And I don't know, a hotel for a few days. Got to go out there. Who's favourite in this fight? I think a lot of people will say AJ still. Look, I mean, there was no controversy the first time round. It wasn't as though the referee stopped this early, right? It wasn't as though this went to points and it was a dubious decision. I mean, AJ got put down 3 times and the referee stopped it. I mean, it's difficult to make that person a clear favourite. I would edge towards AJ, but I don't know if that's just me being biased as an AJ fan, right? I would edge towards AJ because I think he can make the necessary changes. I think I've spoken about this before, but I also think that Ruiz will come in better as well. Not only better, but more importantly, and I think this is the biggest key in boxing, he comes in knowing he now can beat AJ, right? Before it was a case of, not sure. Now it's like, yeah, I can beat you. I can beat you because I've done it before. That's a massive psychological boost he has right now. Massive. I guess AJ's got a psychological boost in the sense that I know I can hurt you and put you down. So I would edge towards AJ because I feel like if AJ just makes, I'm not going to say simple adjustments, but good adjustments, right? Use his height and reach, then it should be enough to get the job done. It will be a boring fight, I think, but it should be enough to get the job done. If he can't make those adjustments, or if he tries to, but they don't work, because obviously Ruiz is going to get sparring the same height and the same reach as AJ. And boy, there's no telling that Ruiz can't get underneath that jab. I think he showed in the first fight he can. If AJ can't make adjustments, and I guess we'll find out in the very first round if he can, then boy, that could be that. That could be that. AJ is going into this fight. I'm ranting now. Sorry, people. AJ is going into this fight with an untold amount of pressure. Like, untold amount of pressure, right? The pressure on his shoulders to get the job done is just unbelievable. Unbelievable. I mean, there's pressure on Andy Ruiz. Obviously, he's a proud guy. He's won the belts. He wants to retain them. But no one expected him to win this one, and he's not favourite for the second one. And I don't think it will be earth-shattering in America if Andy Ruiz lost his belts. If AJ loses to Ruiz again, oh boy. Some athletes thrive on pressure. Some do. I mean, Floyd Mayweather looks like someone that thrives on pressure. Floyd even puts more pressure on himself because of all the trash talk, right? Some athletes thrive on it. Some athletes, and I'm talking the elite athletes, literally sink with pressure. You think of someone like, I don't know if you guys watch athletics, but Asafa Powell is a great example of an athlete that literally wilts under pressure. This guy, during like the season, would run 9.7, world record times, 9.7, first. Soon as it comes to the Olympic Games or the World Championships, the elite of the elite, the ones you need to win, nowhere to be seen, right? Can't handle the pressure. Fingers crossed, AJ can handle this pressure. Because again, it's a lot. I would be shocked if he's not speaking to a sports psychologist. It's a lot of pressure. If he loses, that's that, right? And I hate to say that because that's not how it should be. But unfortunately, in the boxing world we live in today, someone has a couple of losses. Unfortunately, that's that, isn't it? And it's awful. It shouldn't be that at all. I mean, all the greats have lost, minus Floyd Mayweather and Rocky Marciano. All of them have lost. But can you lose to the same person twice? Can you lose to the same person twice that you were supposed to beat quite comfortably in the first fight and your favorite to beat in the second fight? Don't know. Don't know how you come back from that. It's not like he's 24, 25. Don't know how you come back from that. Anyway, rant over. Peace.